And we're live on Boogs Racing Broadcast for round number 10 of the DHL development series of FIRA. We are getting ready to go green flag here. Our pole sitter Cyrus isn't ready, but is everybody else ready to go green flag here at the Monster Mile? All right, Cyrus is ready. Is the rest of the field ready? All right, that's a really good amount of the field. So we're just gonna go Viper. Oh, we'll wait just a second. He's not in VC. Oh, bro. Oh, no, it's a VC. All right, Viper, remember that you're the sixth car, so just grab the six. It's right here, the orange one. And then line up at the end of the line, and then we'll go green. Brother. All right, while we're waiting for him to line up, is everybody still ready? All right. In that case, as soon as he gets himself straightened out, we're gonna go CD5 at the top of the screen and get ready for Dover Racing and DHL Development Series Racing. For the first time in forever, we're green flag out of the air at Dover, and it looks like the 96 gets the best start as everybody scrambles all around for positions. Cameron gets into NPC, and Leo and Cameron get into it on lap 1. As the grade is going to lead out in front, Cyrus in P2, followed by DSRP. We are already starting as a spread out field with a 1 out of 3 caution rate so far. Degraded block Cyrus low. He's going to get into DSRP. DSRP remains on the inside. He's going to lead the first lap of this race on the inside of Degraded. As Vaughn has already made his way up to P4, he's looking to win this race in that Garfield Chevrolet. Now, now side by side for the lead between DSRP and Degraded. Cyrus is going to jump all the way to the bottom in that number 9 Chevrolet. Oh, and Degraded gets turned around onto the front straightaway. That's going to cause our 2 of 3. As that is still an ongoing incident. The caution will not come out yet, but a huge shame for the 96 team. He was doing really well, only to get turned right there by, I think, the 87. And the 9 being aggressive on the front straightaway for the lead. But at the moment, DSRP in the 87 out in front, followed by Cyrus, NPC, Cameron, and Vaughn all behind them, fighting for position. As Cyrus is going to try and get the move done on the outside of the 87. He goes high. He's probably going to get the run off the corner. He does. And on goes Cyrus to take the lead from DSRP. As now the battle for P2 is starting to heat up. Here comes Cameron and NPC. They're going to go 3 wide for that position. Going into turn 1, they're really low on entry. Cameron's not left enough room, and NPC gets turned into the outside wall. Huge hit for the number 4, and with 5 laps in, we are under the yellow flag. Cyrus holds the front, Cameron in P2 and Vaughn in P3. Everyone else following just behind. Oh, Toad plays as NPC. I think the 96 is stuck. If somebody wants to help the 96. Cameron, the 96's team owner, goes on to help. Might be having an issue in that 96. It's having a problem getting the car moved. Not sure what the issue is. Oh, Roblox servers are dead for degraded. He's not stuck, Cameron. Go back. Go back. He does get the car moving, and just like that, we are almost about ready to get green flag once again. Yeah, you're in the 6. No, wait. Is he? I don't know. NPC gave you the inside, so I would take it. We're waiting on degraded to get fully lined up here. He does get lined up. All right. God. All right. More issues. Is everybody ready? Except for degraded. All right, he's lined up. All right, we're gonna go CD5 at the top of the screen, and once again go back under the green flag here at the Monster Mile. Green flag back in the air. 15 laps to go in stage 1. As they head into turn 1, DSRP makes it 3 wide for the lead. Doesn't quite get to the end of Cameron. Cameron gets spun around almost. And now it's huge calamity for the lead as Vaughn in the 42 is going to try and take it over. Here comes Cyrus with the outside run. Dragon Saver, you may have to merge, but a huge pack for the lead, and Leo almost spins out, but he saves it. What a save from the 91 as everybody scrambles for positions on this restart. Cyrus once again leads us out front. Degraded goes all the way to the bottom of the track with DSRP going into the corner on the apron. But a huge pack for P2 as Cyrus starts to get away. DSRP gets into the wall with Vaughn. Degraded and NPC are going to get out of that with the other top 3 spots besides Cyrus, who's starting to crawl away from the field in that number 9 Chevrolet for turn 4 racing. Oh, Degraded has a huge issue on the front straightaway. Probably that ROBLOX server issue, and Viper gets turned around on the front straightaway in the number 6. Huge issue for him. As Cyrus continues to crawl away, we are going to go under a caution mark for that incident between the 6 and the 96. Now Dragon Saber out on track. I think Degraded may have pulled it in. Unfortunate issue for the number 96 Chevrolet going into this race. Cyrus currently out in front still. However, oh, Degraded is on the apron. He almost turns up into the field. He's in the middle of turn 4. Or caution in turn 4 as Degraded is all the way up the track. He is now on the apron of the front straightaway. So I want to say he's as much of a liability at the moment. He is stopped on the front straightaway. Looks like we're all good as we single file out for every other position. Cyrus still mostly out front. They're going to go too wide for P3 between Leo and NPC. DSRP and P2. And his teammate Leo gets to the inside. Cameron's on the inside of Leo. Leo clears him though. And going into turn 3, once again, it is a dogfight for P2 as they watch Cyrus start to get away from the pack. Leo almost gets turned by DSRP. Oh, and Leo, while trying to save himself, gets down into NPC and Cameron. That's going to give NPC a problem. He goes all the way to the back of this front pack. Oh, and Leo gets turned into the wall. He's blocking a little too low. Oh my God, Cameron's in pit road. It's a close call for the 27 there. Cyrus continues to lead out in front. DSRP and P2. NPC having a huge issue. Oh my goodness, what a hit for the number 4. That is only going to put us under our second caution mark, however. As DSRP clears for P2, Cyrus in P1, Vaughn in P4, and Cameron in P5. As Cameron bumps the 42 out of the way, gets onto his inside. Leo currently out in front for the lead. Vaughn gets a good outside run on the 27 there. And Cameron now getting to the inside of Leo. The 27 Chevrolet of Bell Motorsports is really good at wrapping the bottom here. As Leo sticks to the top and is making the top work exponentially well against the 27, remaining side by side with him despite being on the outside lane. As Vaughn gets to the back bumper of the 27, and Cyrus continues to crawl away from the field. But it is this 3-car battle for P3 that we pay attention to. As Cameron and Vaughn get into each other, they can't quite get to the back bumper of Leo just yet, but can imagine it'll happen soon. Yep, there he goes. Oh my goodness, the graded is in the way. That's going to lose Leo track position, but I'm sure it's track position to 91 can easily make up. As Vaughn takes P3 away, degraded merges into the field here. As Cameron is going to look to the inside of Vaughn with the push from his teammate of Degraded. Degraded tries to go through the middle between them. Doesn't quite make it there. Oh my goodness, they're getting squabbly for these positions. We're going to have our second full course yellow. It is going to be for this reason. Oh my goodness. They're going to Leo all go into the outside wall. That's going to lose a ton of track position for all of them. Oh, that will not bring out the yellow flag. Not yet. So we have 3 to go in stage 1. Cyrus still out in front. DSRP in P3. Or DSRP in P2 and Vaughn in P3. Leo in P4 and Cameron in P5. Going out of turn number 2 here between Cameron and Leo. Cameron gets a better run off the corner than the number 91 Ford Fusion from Condor Trackhouse. Wait, is it Condor Track? I don't think so. But we're white flagging stage 1. Cameron and Leo getting into it off of turn 3 for the position. Leo is fighting for points here. Cameron isn't. So the aggression is probably not appreciated by that number 91. But Leo trying to outstretch his lead on ice for the championship. But it's going to be Cyrus who wins stage 1. We're under the yellow flag. DSRP goes P2, Vaughn goes P3, and Leo goes P4. Oh, Dino joins, and it looks like the field that I was waiting for during quali is finally arriving. It's really nice. Is now Dino, the driver of the 99 Ford Focus Condor ride, has now joined us. I think Dragon Saver is stuck. Number 8. Yeah, definitely stuck. Dino can probably take care of it, but I'm gonna try my best by running into him. Doesn't really work out though, because of course it doesn't. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know, Vaughn. Do you have your lag switch here? I don't know. It's not affecting anybody else, so maybe it is Roblox servers. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably Roblox servers because nobody else has reported much lag. All right, is everybody ready for the next stage here at Dover? Looks like pretty much everybody's ready. We're gonna go CD5 at the top of the screen to get back under green here at Dover Motor Speedway, or otherwise known as the Monster Mile. NPC with a monster restart turns the car up to track and gets all of that track position. NPC is gonna emerge as your leader in the Sunny D Ford Mustang. And Vaughn is getting turned around by Cyrus. DSRP is also around. It is a 3-car wreck on the back straightaway between Vaughn, DSRP, and Dragon Saver. That'll count as 2 out of 3 due to the amount. Vaughn is now completely stuck. Try wiggling the car to the left, Vaughn. But it looks like NPC has automatically just lost the lead. Leo now in front, followed by Cameron, Degraded, and um Cyrus. Cyrus trying to retake the lead here. As Degraded blocks low. They're starting to catch Vaughn now, as Vaughn is going to be a lap down for a bit unless we get another yellow, which is very likely considering this racing right now. Oh my goodness. FPC puts Cyrus into the wall. I don't think he's very happy with him. I don't think FPC is happy with a lot of people. It's adoring a lot of folks here going into turn 3. But Leo gets away from the pack. He is now our solidified leader, as it looks like Viper and Cyrus get into it. He gets pinned into the wall. They're too wide for P2 between Cameron and Dino. And DSRP all the way on top of NPC and Degraded. But P2 slaughters cannot quite get off each other between Cameron and Dino. Degraded behind them in P4, followed by DSRP. And they're going to go 3 wide for P2. Here comes Degraded down to the bottom of Dino and Cameron. It's a battle between Chevy and Fords for the lead. 'Cause I don't actually think there's any Toyotas present today. Oh my goodness. Dino puts Degraded into the wall going into turn 3. That's going to lose both of them a ton of track position as DSRP moved back up into P2. But Cameron's down on his inside trying to get the position. Dragon Saver trying to get to that spot, but NPC tours him up the track. NPC showing a lack of respect for all of the D2 drivers. Not very pleased with them whatsoever. As DSRP clears Cameron going into turn 3, he's going to get away with it and lose track position on the number 87 Ford. Dragon Saver and Dino are still beefing for the position. Vaughn probably begging for a caution right now, as if he doesn't get one, he's probably could go a lap down, but he's holding his own against Leo, maintaining a gap so he doesn't get lapped. Dragon Saver down to the bottom of Dino once again. Cameron trying to get to the bottom of DSRP, but DSRP keeps getting away with those outside runs. NPC goes really high. He's going to be split 3 wide between Dino and Dragon Saver. Not left much room, so had to go up onto the wall. But Cameron's still right behind DSRP. Not trying to let him get away. Dragon Saver in P4. Oh, and NPC is almost around. That was a violent looking spin. Not sure what happened there, but he almost gets into Cyrus. DSRP and Cameron go up high. Dragon Saver now entering the equation for P3 on Cameron so that he can go for DSRP in P2. Cameron doesn't leave the 8 much space, however. But the 8 is going to get some track position on the inside. He lets off a little bit in the corner. Cameron is going to get the outside run, get into the 8 off of the corner. That's going to cause a little turmoil for the 8 as the 99 gets by. Cameron currently holding on to P3 with his life. He just doesn't want to give up the position as everyone behind him squabbles for it. Leo trying to catch Vaughn. Oh, and big contact between Dragon and Viper. Almost was enough for a yellow. He just didn't get spun around. Dino trying to get the pass done on Cameron now. This is a pass that many drivers have tried to do. Can the 99 pull it off? It looks like he will. He got some good outside run on the number 27. He's going to block him going into turn 3. The 99 is clear of the 27 of Cameron. And here comes Dragon Saver to the inside. Cameron doesn't really allow it, though. And it once again causes another problem. I wouldn't be surprised if people aren't very pleased with the 27 at the moment. Now the 27 beating on the back bumper of the 99. If anything, they're going to miss the outside exit, which could allow everyone behind them to catch up. Now Cameron's starting to stay behind the 99. He looks high. He almost gets there. Actually, it is enough of a run to get side by side by turn 1, but it's not a significant side by side bonus as Cameron's going to continue to ride the outside lane, looking for something to get around this 99. As Dragon Saver and NPC seemingly working together right behind. I'm going to check on the leaders because it looks like they're wall riding off the corners. And wall riding is strictly prohibited. Okay, Leo, you got to stop riding the wall off of turn 3 and 4. But now Vaughn is technically a lap down now as he's side by side with the leader. Five to go in stage 2. Cameron on the inside of Dino now for position. Cameron gets past Dino, and as NPC and Dragon Saver had just caught up, goes to naught because Dino and NPC have a little bit of trouble and fall behind Dragon Saver, who's now contesting for the position. And I don't know who the hell that is, but we are going to go under the yellow flag. Oh my God. Somebody just got assassinated. Guys, it is the yellow flag. Where are you guys going? Where's the top three? I don't know where they're going. Okay, well, I don't know who the hell the 31 is. Somebody went into the 31 and just assassinated the field. And with that, we're gonna ask. Jesus Christ, bro. Their username was like nobody. It had the word nobody in it. Who did that kill? Who got killed from that? Cyrus? Cyrus got killed from that? I don't know, but I guess that was a good enough reason to throw the yellow flag, because holy shit. NPC is NR. Vaughn, since he's NR, you can go around if you want for your free pass. Because I don't feel like typing in the whole lap thing. But jeez, dude, what the hell? That was crazy. That was like the ending of that Charlotte race. Cyrus, did you flip over from that or not? Somehow no. I don't know. We've had a few close calls for a flip this race. Who drive backwards? It wasn't one of the actual racers, which thank God, that would have been the biggest penalty ever. But it wasn't, no, it wasn't a D1 driver. Pretty much every D1 driver is friended by me, so I would have noticed if they even joined the game. Wait, is NPC ready? Is everybody ready? Oh my God. The spectate broke. Does anybody know how to fix a spectate if it's just put onto first person? I did reset. It didn't do anything. I remember Cyrus had a solution to it once. Yeah, I do it. I would have to just leave and rejoin. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave and rejoin. It's fine. Okay. All right. Is everybody ready to go here at Dover? All right. CD5 at the top of the screen. Edward green flag once again. I don't know. We did a 4-second countdown, I guess. Not sure what happened there. But it is a race to the checkered flag, or the green and white checkered flag, as Leo takes the lead. It is a race to see who can win this stage. As Cameron gets P2, DSRP is going to turn Cameron. Oh, he almost does, but not really. Everybody gets to the inside. DSRP is around. He's upside down. He's upside down. We're going to go under the yellow flag. Oh my goodness. It is a race back yellow as DSRP flips over. And the one policy for an instant caution is a flip. And DSRP does go over in the corner. Cameron gets turned around really aggressively. And that is the oh my god, Vaughn. Holy. And it is gonna be a one lap dash to the stage finish. Which also means there's gonna be no stage yellow. Alright, is everybody ready? Cameron's not ready. Alright, now is everybody ready? Alright, one lap dash. No yellow at the stage caution. Do not listen to the ticker. No yellow at the end of the stage. And we're gonna go under the green flag once again. The inside lane jumps crazy, and Vaughn is gonna get the lead out of it. As we are in stage 2, final lap. If anything, this is gonna be a free stage win for Vaughn unless something happens at the end of this. But remember, no stage yellow, guys. Just keep it green. As Dragon Saver almost gets turned around by the grid in the back. They are too chaotic back there for a real solid conclusion to the end of this. They are going to go 4 wide for position. Oh my god! What the hell was that? Do not go under the yellow. Remember what I said, as they are all just spinning around like crazy. Yeah, we are gonna go under the yellow flag though, because that is a huge incident going through that corner. I also get to sort out who won the stage and who got all the other stage positions at the end of that. Because wow, dude, that was a way of ending this. On is gonna get all right. Well, it is gonna be Vaughn, your stage winner, of course. No, Leo. Vaughn was not lapped. He made it to P2 legitly because he got the free pass before I had to leave. So Vaughn is your stage winner. Before the car got onto the track, yeah, he was a lap down, but then he got the free pass because of that yellow. Degraded? Degraded got stage points. Nice. And Viper got stage points as well. There was no part-time driver who got in the way of stage points there. All right. Is everybody ready? I don't know what Dragon's doing. Wait, we're not ready. What is happening at the front here? Also, just saying, Dragon Saver almost went over the pit wall, and then he didn't. That was insane. All right. Is everybody ready for the green flag of the final stage here at Dover Motor Speedway? All right. CD5, and we're gonna go green flag once again for the Monster Miles conclusion. NPC once again with another one of those insane restarts. He gets around the 2 leaders of Vaughn and Leo. NPC really knows how to get a restart done here at the Monster Mile as everybody piles up for positions. Vaughn is left to chase down NPC all on his own. And we are already a car down, 1-3. Degraded all the way back in third. He's trying to get to the back bumper of Vaughn. Vaughn trying to get to NPC. Here comes Vaughn for the lead. Slightly taps NPC out of the way and clears out of the corner. A very clean overtake for the number 42. It is for naught, and the 6 has reported that he's stuck. He's not in the way, but that will put him a lap down. As degraded and NPC fight for the lead. Leo in P3. Vaughn was in P4, but Dino's contesting for that position now. They're going to go 3 wide for P2, and that's going to give quite the run on Degraded. Degraded's going to go around. He's in the wall. What a shame for the number 96 there. That's going to be 2 out of 3 spin for the yellow. A shame for the 96. A really good run ruined just by that. And the number 42 gets squeezed by the 99 and the 91 as they go side by side for the lead. Dragon Saver moving up into P2 now. I don't know where Dragon Saver came from, but he's coming up for the position. Oh, and Vaughn almost gets turned around. He's going to come up back into the field, and they save it. Good save from Vaughn and Dragon Saver there. Leo, please get off the wall. And Dino's going to get away with the lead because of this. The 91 of Leo trying to make things work here. As he gets a really good run off of the corner. Off of turn 2, he's going to clear the 8 and the 87. The 87's going to wash up the track with the 8. I don't think Dragon Saver is going to be too happy about that, but it's going to be Leo and NPC and even Vaughn to chase down number 99. 2 teammates going to fight for the lead here between the 91 and the 99. The 4 gets into the 91, almost gets the 91 into the rear quarter panel of the 99, and now Leo's going to clear NPC just barely with the push from Vaughn into turn 3. As Dino maintains the lead. Leo wants it, though. Leo's going to dive down into the inside. Vaughn gets into him. That's going to cause an issue for Vaughn and Leo. Leo's going to lose all of that track position. Dino washes up the track a ton, and here comes Cameron for the lead at the Monster Mile. Oh, and Cameron almost gets turned by DSRP. It's a bad push, and it leads to a bad fate for the 27. The 87 gets a good result from it, though. Here comes the 87 to the inside of his teammate for the lead. Doesn't quite get there. As everybody else in the back currently fighting for their lives for the positions. Here comes Leo. He gets a good run on DSRP as Condor Trackhouse currently doing a really good job at maintaining the top 3 here, currently holding all podium spots. But I'm sure a lot of them would rather just have the lead, as that's what they're fighting for at the moment. That's what Leo's trying to get to Dino for. That's what TSRP is holding on for P3 so long for. As long as Leo and Dino can get into a battle, maybe the rest of these people can catch up and cause a little bit of trouble. It's happened twice now when Leo's gotten to the back of Dino, but it looks like it has created some clearance as everybody's totally fine now. No, DSRP is into the wall! That causes Cameron to go around as well. That is going to cause another yellow flag. Huge hit for the number 27. He's left spinning a ton on the front straightaway. Now Vaughn into P3. Oh, he puts DSRP and himself into the wall. I don't think he was too pleased with the 87 as Dino currently holding out in front. Leo in P2. All right. What's up, Leo? All right. I'm waiting for everybody to be ready here. I know Dino isn't ready. DSRP is having an issue, and yeah, 18 or not 18. Actually, I think it is 18 laps to go. Having a dandy old time here. Waiting for DSRP. Although, you know what? Just because this may take a bit, and if you are having Wi-Fi and other issues, we're gonna go ahead and get an interview with somebody in the field. We're gonna get an interview with um we're gonna get an interview with Vaughn, who has been a lap down and is now holding on to P4 and won stage two. Hey Vaughn, how's the race been going here at Dover so far, and what do you think you need to get this 42 Garfield Chevrolet to victory lane?
Yeah, I think we got a good car. I think we can go contend for the win and get win number two of the season. Even if we don't get the win today, I'm really not gonna be that mad because I'm really sick. So like I had to drag myself out of bed just to do this. So I really honestly don't care what happens, to be honest. But I feel like we got a good car in this Garfield Chevrolet, which is it looks pretty decent. But yeah, I think we can do good today.
All right, strong words from the number 42 team. We're going to go ahead and move on to a different car, that being the number 27. It was ruffled a few feathers here at the Monster Mile. What do you think you can get this Pallié Chevrolet up to, and how's the day been so far? Cameron? Oh my God. Um, yeah, Cameron is, I don't know what's going on with Cameron's microphone, but I can't hear him. So we're going to skip on a Cameron interview right now. Does anybody else want to interview while we're waiting on DSRP? All right, we're gonna interview with Cyrus. Cyrus, dominant force here at the start of this race, but overall, it looks like you have settled into P7 coming to this restart. What do you think it'll take to get this number 9 Kroger Chevrolet back to the front?
It'll take some bumping for sure. How I got down here was bumping, but yes, this is a very fast machine. I believe I could get up there, but I might just need a stroke of luck with these drivers, of course. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, well, we're gonna try Cameron again. I'm not redoing the interview, so I'm not redoing the questions. So Cameron, just go ahead.
So yeah, mostly, I'm liking the track so far. I'm liking this race. I can get up to a decent spot, but I'm really rooting for the graded out here. My obviously he's running for points on my team as a full-time driver, so I'm really rooting for him. And if we can get the win, that'd be nice. But I'd rather him win, honestly.
All right. Well, strong words from all these drivers out here. DSRP is finally getting back into his car, so we are going to cease the red flag. and get ready to go green flag racing. Back again at the Monster Mile. Is everybody ready to go green flag once again? Is NPC back? I know he went NR. Yeah, he says should be good. Okay. All right. And we're gonna go CD5 at the top of the screen to go green flag once again here at the Monster Mile. And it's a good start for everybody. They go 3 wide for P2. Leo has a little bit of trouble there. Vaughn is going to remain onto the bottom, and Dino is going to get away once again into turn 1 and 2. Everybody's piling up into the outside wall, that being Cyrus, DSRP, and Dragon Saver. Here comes Dino to the outside with a good run on NPC and Vaughn as they both attack to the 99 for the lead. Here comes the 91. He's going to split it 3 wide between them for P2. They're going to clear NPC. Can Leo get a good run off the corner to potentially take P2 away from Vaughn? It looks like he will. And DSRP doesn't have his laps. Right, there you go. But currently, Dino out in front, Leo in P2, Cameron in P3 underneath NPC and Vaughn there. Dragon Saver trying to make his way through. I was going to interview him next, but then DSRP actually came back. And here comes Leo to the outside of the number 99. The Kopech Ford against the Hooters and Gulf Ford. Who's going to win it here at Dover Motor Speedway? It's an intense battle for the lead here. Leo's definitely going to get the outside run here. As the 99 bet, he could have gotten a good inside run there. As the rest of the pack is coming to swallow them. Yep, here comes a 3 wide move for P2 for between the pack. Miles is too late to join the race. I don't know why he's trying right now. And Dragon Saver almost turns Dino. This is gonna get Leo get a good lead here. Vaughn almost gets around off the front bumper of Cameron. Dino Saver goes down to block Vaughn. Doesn't quite get there. As they go up the track, that is gonna affect Vaughn, Dragon Saver, and Dino. Cameron not as affected, but kind of. Leo currently out in front, seeking out his 3rd win, I think, on the season. Vaughn follows behind in the 42. Cameron and NPC behind him. And then Degraded holding on to P5 against Dragon Saver. Oh, Dino's around it. Huge contact. Oh my goodness, he almost goes up and over. But not quite. So it is not going to be a caution for the number 99. But a huge loss for that 99 team. Tons of track position given up because of that. But Leo currently out in front. Vaughn trying to track him down as the rest of the top 5 have some trouble. Oh my goodness, NPC gets turned around. He saves it, keeps it straight. I'm gonna wait a lap. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what just happened to Dragon, but he overcorrected and just slammed the outside wall. That's gonna leave Degraded and Cameron in P3 and P4. Vaughn trying not to wall ride. Currently, our 2 leaders, that being Vaughn and Leo, have pulled away from any type of threat as Degraded holds on to P3 against Dragon and Cameron. But again, it's not really a safe position as Dragon's going to get to the inside and he's going to clear him off the corner. That's Dragon Saver getting P3 away and 11 laps to go here. Although there's been incidents all throughout this race, the 2 favorites to potentially win this championship emerge at the front, that being Vaughn and Leo. With 11 laps to go, Vaughn trying to do his very best to catch the number 91. The 91 doing his very best to try and keep the 42 out of range. 10 laps to go here at the Monster Mile. It is a huge battle for P3 still between Dragon and Degraded. Degraded tries to leave enough room but it's still not quite enough. Cameron gets into some trouble, and that is going to be the 2 of 3. Cyrus moves up to the P5. He had a horrible restart. I saw it. Cameron not too pleased with it. Degraded holds on to P3, however, Dragon Saber into P4, Cyrus in P5, NPC in P6. As though for try to duke it out. Oh my god, Cyrus just barely gets to the bottom of Dragon Saber. He's going to clear him off of the corner as NPC is going to get to the outside of Dragon Saber now. The 9 is going to push up, Degraded. Doesn't quite get there. The 9 trying to pass him. With 8 laps to go, who knows what can happen here. NPC on the very top of the track. Dragon Saber trying not to be on the wall from what it seems. And Cyrus is once again going to make another move to the inside of Dragon Saber. Looking for that position is the number 9. And here comes the 8 as well. Oh, that's going to get Cyrus and him into some trouble. They hit the wall. They keep it straight, however. Cyrus once again keeps the inside on Degraded and is going to clear him through the corner. Oh, Dragon gets to the inside of Degraded. That almost gets Degraded around, but not quite. FPC is going to get the outside run. Degraded and Dragon Saber are not. Dragon Saber trying to do his best effort to get past Degraded. Just can't quite do it as now he's behind NPC and Degraded for position. 6 laps to go. Vaughn trying to catch Leo and people in P3 trying to catch Cyrus for the position. 6 laps to go here. Leo out in front. And the battle for P4 spicing up. Oh my goodness, what a save from Dragon Saber there. He got into a drift after Degraded didn't leave him too much room. But still an impressive effort regardless. NPC goes into the outside wall. Probably had a lag spike, something, I don't know. But it looks like Vaughn has closed in a 10th since the last time I reported on it. NPC getting aggressive with Dragon Saber for position. Degraded trying to catch Cyrus for P3. But as we watch Leo out in front with 4 to go, that gap doesn't get any smaller from what I can tell. The gap has even looked the same for a while now. As we have now streamed out into a line of cars, no battles, no nothing. If anything, this is probably how the positions are always meant to be. And we're coming to 2 laps to go. Leo out in front, Vaughn following behind in number 42 Garfield Chevrolet. As Leo commands the field at the front. It is the final long run of the race. The 99 lets the 91 by. And then he holds up the 99. That is race manipulation. We are gonna look at that incident. And he's putting him into the wall as well. That will be a points penalty to the 99. Race manipulation is not allowed in this league. That will be a level 2 penalty to the number 99 and his championship effort. And you know what? That's a team thing. The team will get a 10-point penalty altogether. Every single driver. Because race manipulation is not allowed here. It's a dirty move, but Leo does still come out with the win. Everyone else does follow right behind, but it's kind of tattered now because of the bad move from Dino. I don't know why the hell he did that.